My bad. All right, so I'm back. There we go. Okay, perfect. I can come way over here, which is cool. And then I can't go past here. All right, I had to see how big my board was. I can go way down here. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, here we go. So we're doing fractions today. Okay, because I know I got some people in Houston that are taking the test and they get these fractions. So 3/4 times 4/9. When we multiply a fraction, the rule is to multiply top times bottom. So you're gonna multiply straight across. Okay, so the whole thing for multiplying fractions is that you're gonna multiply straight across. I know it's going at an angle. Y'all forgive me. Hey Alexis. Whenever you multiply, you go straight across. So it'll be 3 times 4, which is 12. And then you have 4 times 9, which is 36. Now, this is not done because you need to reduce the fraction, okay? You always have to reduce it as small as you can reduce it, okay? And I don't know if you know how to reduce fractions, but if you do, drop it and let me know. What do I have to do to make this get smaller? They have something in common, and I need to get rid of it. I know it takes a while. Hey everybody, welcome. So what we're gonna do is find the common factor between 12 and the common factor between 36. Now, they're both even, so you could definitely divide by 2, but you have to do it a few times. So let's just do that since we're just starting off. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. 36 divided by 2 is equal to 18. They still have factors that are in common, so I have to divide again. Now, I can go a little bit bigger. I know if I do 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 6 times 3, they both share a common factor of 6. So I'm going to divide by 6. So I'm going to take the top one, divide by 6, the bottom end divide by 6, and then that's going to leave me with 1/3. So my final answer from multiplying 3/4 times 4/9 would end up being 1/3, okay? So that's how you would multiply fractions. And there, I got some insight. Somebody took the test recently and said there was a lot of multiplying fractions on the test. And you don't get to use a calculator, which means that you have to know how to multiply fractions, okay? So let's look at this next one. So let's say we have 4/5 times 2/3. Okay, 4/5 times 2/3. Remember, whenever I multiply fractions, it's going to be straight across. So multiplying fractions, no problem. Multiply the top, multiply the bottom. I think about the song, the Macarena, right? So you're going to once again multiply straight across, 4 times 2, and then 5 times 3. When I do that, I get 8/15. And I ask myself, can I make this smaller? Can I reduce it? Is there anything that's the same at the top that is at the bottom? Do they have any factors in common beside the number 1? And if they don't, then I'm done reducing. I can't do nothing else to it. If I look here and I say 1 times 4, 2 times, 8, 2 times 4. Nope, this is 2 times, 2 times nothing. 3 times 5, and 1 and 15, that's all I can do, okay? So that means that is completely simplified, and I'm good to go. If you have any questions, please stop me and let me know. Let's say they want you to multiply a mixed number, okay? For instance, they may give you 2 times over 2/3 times the number 4. A mixed number and a whole number. What's under every single whole number? There's an imaginary number under every whole number. We can change it into a fraction, okay? That makes it easier whenever you know that. So I can put a 1 under here, and it doesn't change the value of it. Now over here, I have got to change a mixed number. Can y'all see that? To improper. So instead of having a mixed number, I need to change this to an improper fraction, okay? And the way you do this is that I'm counting by threes. It's called the Texas popcorn. So I'm gonna multiply these two numbers, and then the answer I get, I'm gonna add it to the top, okay? So 3 times 2 is 6, then 6 plus 2 is 8. So now I have 8/3 times 4/1, and I can go back to multiplying straight across. Just anytime you have a mixed number, you have to change it to an improper fraction. That's the only way you can multiply or divide it. Adding is a little bit different, okay? Now we're gonna go to the point where we're straight across. 8 times 4 is 32. 3 times 1 is then 3, okay? And then I ask myself again, hey Jess, welcome back, thank you. 32 divided by 3. Is there any common factors between 32 and 3? Well, when I look at the number 32, I can go through them. 1, 32, 2 times 16. Oh, is 3 times anything 32? I want to say it is. 3 and 2 is 5. No, it's not. Because if it's not divisible, 3 plus 2 is not divisible, so that's not going to work. 4 times 8, and then that's it. I think that's it. Is that all the factors of 32? If not, check me. Is that all the factors of 32? So that means that would be simplified as far as it can be simplified on that one. Any questions so far? No questions? Okay. All right. So remember, whenever we have a whole number, how do we turn it into a fraction? There's always something written underneath the whole number. We just don't say it, but it's always there. We put a 1, okay? So to change a whole number, you're going to put a 1 in the denominator, okay? Okay, so you're going to put a 1 underneath, all right? Let's do another one like that. All right, so this time, let's say we have 1 3/4 times 3/5. Remember, if we have a mixed number, we have to change it to an improper number. We cannot multiply the mixed number and the fraction. It doesn't work like that. Let me scoot it over. Did I have 3/5? Yeah. Okay, so 1 3/4 times 3/5. Our first thing that we need to do is change it to a mixed number, okay? So we're going to multiply the bottom. That's a 4, and then we're going to add it to the top. So 4 plus 3 is 7 times 3/5. That's a 4. The denominator always stays the same whenever we change a mixed number to an improper fraction, okay? We're just putting all our wholes at the top, okay? Now remember, how do we multiply fractions? We go straight across. So 7 times 3 is 21. 4 times 5 is 20. And that would be it. There's no common factors between 21 and 20. So that would be how you multiply fractions. Like I said, there's a lot of multiplying fractions on the TSI test. I had somebody in Houston that took it. Unfortunately, they don't have any power, but that's what she told me last time she took the test the other day. All right, so let's talk about dividing fractions now. All right, so whenever you divide fractions, it's called keep, change, flip. Okay, so what you want to do is keep the first fraction the same, change to multiplication, and then you're going to flip the second fraction. Okay, so you're going to divide, it's KCF, keep, change, flip. You're going to keep the first fraction the same. You're going to change the sign to multiplication, and then you are going to flip it. What are you talking about? Let's say we had 3/4 divided by 2/3. This fraction does not change. It stays the same. Okay? You keep it the same. So that means I'm just going to have, can y'all see that? 3/4, right? This sign is going to become multiplication. And this one is going to literally do a somersault and become 3/2. So change and then flip. And then you would just multiply straight across like normally. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. And you would be done. Okay, so there's one extra step. You still end up multiplying by the end, but that's because you had to flip the second fraction. The opposite of multiplication is division. The opposite of division is multiplication. Hey, Avery. So you just have to add an extra step where you flip it and then multiply it before you start. Let's do another one. My bad. If I'm talking too fast, let me know. All right, so let's say we have 3/5 divided by 3/4. 3/5 divided by 3/4, right? Thank you for the likes, y'all. Hey, Queenie. Okay, 3/5 divided by 3/4. Now, and if you have a question, you can just request to join and I'll add you too. Remember, we're going to keep the first fraction the same, so that means it's going to be 3/5. Okay, and what do? Instead of this being a division sign, and now it changes to what? Don't be shy. Say something, don't be shy. Instead of being division, what does it change to? Change to, thank you, Alexis, very good, multiplication. So instead of division, now we have multiplication. And remember, this one is going to do something real interesting. Ooh, my purple marker don't work. Very good. Hey, correct. You made it, MM Creations. I'm going to get back on tonight too, but I just jumped on here because I had a little time. This is going to flip. Okay, so we're literally going to do a somersault, and we're going to flip. And now this is going to become 4/3. And my very last step to solve this, I set it up. So this is me setting it up. Now I'm going to solve it. How do I multiply fractions? Who remembers? Yeah, I didn't get on last night. I had my family came in town and I was tired. Hey, Raven, did your power come back on? How you doing? Don't be wasting the battery. I'm going to get on tonight, too. Yes, Alexis and M Creations, straight across. I'm going to get back on tonight, probably like 8:39, like our usual time. I just had some time today, so I got on. I was trying to see if I could catch. I got somebody that worked nights, so I was like, let me get on in the daytime. All right, straight across, and when you multiply straight across, 3 times 4 equals... Oh, okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. So 3 times 4 is 12, and then 5 times 3 is 15. Now, remember what I said. This is not all the way simplified if what? Because we're not done with this one. We got to do a little bit more to it. It has something in common that we need to take out. What we need to do right here. Okay. It's charger. Okay, I'll see you tonight. Yes, it's gonna be 4/5. How did you get 4/5? What did you simplify by its charger? Thank you. Divide, yes, Robel. Yes, divide each by 3 because anybody who's not sure, they both share a factor of 3. So we can take this out. Okay? We can take that out. And when you do that, you're left with 5 and 4. So your final answer, y'all, look, I done ran out of space. Hold on. Okay, so your final answer will be 4/5. Can y'all see that? I know. I've never been in this space. I'm at the library. So I'm like, why not jump on live and talk about math, right? Yes, it's Charger and Robel. Very good. So you got 4/5. Any questions? We're going to do another one that has the, when we have to change it to a whole number. Okay, very good. All right, so let's do another division problem. But what happens, let's say they give you one that has like a whole number in it, right? So let's say you have 3 over, I'm gonna come more on this way. Let's say you have 3 over 7 divided by 4. What do I do? Because this is a whole number, but I need to flip it, right? I need to flip it. What do I have to flip? Anybody remember? Because I'm gonna keep this the same. This stays the same. So this is just gonna be 3 over 7. This is gonna change. Put a 1 under, yes, put a 1 underneath it. Absolutely correct. So underneath every whole number is a 1. Very good. So I'm gonna change this to multiplication. And then remember, this does a somersault and flips. Instead of being 4 over 1, it then becomes 1 over 4. And then we do our last step, which is just, oh yes, creations. I'm sorry, I missed you in creations. Now our last step is just to do what? Yep, remember we're gonna multiply straight across. So we're gonna go straight across with our multiplication. We have 3 times, oh, I know y'all can't see that green. I can't barely see the green. Multiply across, let me see, y'all can see the orange. Can y'all see that? Yeah. 3, and then 7 times 4 is equal to 28. Do we have to do any more work for this one? Everybody got it, Alexis, very good. And I'm gonna post these lives probably on YouTube. I'm gonna start putting them on YouTube for those who miss them, since I can put extended videos on there. So 3 over 28. Does 28 have a factor of 3? Can I multiply 3 by anything and get 28? Nope. Any questions or anything? Nope, it doesn't simplify. Very good. For you all taking the test that wasn't on here earlier, this is the book that I always suggest people to get. It goes through multiplying fractions, decimals, all sorts of things for pre-algebra. So it's on my page. It's not my book. I just think it's a good book. And I want everybody to win and be prepared as much as they can. All right, so multiplying, dividing. When we add fractions, what has to be the same to add fractions and subtract fractions? The only way I can add or subtract fractions, something has to be exactly the same. The denominator. Very good. Very good, everybody. So let's say I have 3/4 plus 2/3. I cannot add those because they're not the same. They're not worth the same amount, right? So what would I do to add these? I need to do something to the denominator. How do I change them and make them the same? Yep, creations, you got it. What would we do? Anybody know? Just, are you trying to jump? Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. Sometimes it'll say y'all just follow me, and I don't know if y'all requesting to join the talk or, but it just says that. Okay. How do we make the denominators the same? Anybody remember? It's okay if you don't. So here, I need to get a common denominator because that's the only way I can add, right? I need to get a common denominator. Yes, mommy, you can multiply them. That's the easy way to do it. You can just multiply them. Morgan, you giving me the answer. Hold on, we hadn't even got that far yet. Wait a minute. So, I'm going to multiply them by, yep. So if I multiply this times 4, that'll give me 8 over 12. And then this times 3, that'll give me 9 over 12, which is equal to perfect 17. Yes. Or you can you can simplify it to so very good. Who was that? Morgan. Perfect, Morgan. Very good. Now, somebody put it as a mixed number. You can do that if you want to. depending on how the test is, sometimes you don't have to, but you definitely can change this and take out that 117, make that 1. If I take out one of the 12s, how many do I have left? 5 over 12. Okay? Girl, who's at 9? She said, I'm lost. Hold on, we're going to do another one. Don't worry about it. We're going to do another one. All right, let's do another one. So the easy way to do it is to multiply by just multiply. You got an iPad. What's wrong with that? Let's do another one. So let's say we have 2 over 9 plus 4 over 5. Oh, the 5? Okay, so unicorn. So pause real quick. Nope, algebra, how's I go? Yeah, algebra, pre-algebra, calculus, and all that. If you give me a book, I can teach it. I just need to see it. But like to just teach it off the top of my head, no. But if you have notes or a book or something, or you give me a question, yeah. But it's an app on my page that you can look into, and it'll help you. Common denominator. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know, it's a lot. You're very welcome, Mama. All right, so right here, when we get the common denominator. Oh, wait, somebody asked me, how did I get the 5? Yes, okay, unicorn. Real quick, hold on, pause. So we had 17 over 12 is equal to, first of all, remember, I'm counting by 12s. Vice gripper, what's up? Y'all got it? 12s. So remember, fractions is an amount, okay? You're counting by 12s. So that means when the top is bigger, that means you already have a 12 in there, okay? There's already a 12 in there. So what you're gonna do is take away a 12 because I have too many. When I take away that 112, that tells me I have a hole. How many every time you take away a 12, that's how many holes you have. I have one hole. Oh, you got it? You good? And then you say how much you got left. That's 5 over 12. Okay. And you would just keep doing that. And it's a way you can do it and set it up as a division problem, but you can do it this way too. Okay. Oh my goodness, girl, you sent me something. Oh my goodness, stop, unicorn. Y'all don't have to do that. You know, I don't want you wasting your coins, girl. You know, TikTok be taking it, but thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. College algebra, yes, I do help with college algebra. All right. Back with this one. Y'all, these comments going fast, so hold up. All right, so now we're going to talk about this one again. We were talking about, wait a minute, how do we even get this at the bottom, right? Somebody said real quick, you just going to take this number 9, okay? Because I need them to be the same. So whatever I do to one side, I do to the other side, it's going to be cool. So I'm going to take this 9 and I'm going to multiply it times that 5, okay? And then I'm going to take that 9 and I'm going to multiply it times that 4, okay? Everybody going to get a 9. So 9 times 4 is 36 over 45. Why did I do that? Because if I multiply these two denominators, I'm going to have the same thing at the bottom, okay? So now I'm going to take this 5, since I multiplied it times the 9. Since I multiplied this 5 at the bottom, I have to do that times the 5 on the top, okay? Everybody gets the same thing on the opposite side. So now I have 5 times 2 is 10. Does that make sense? So somebody said they was lost, and I'm trying to make sure you okay. Somebody said they was lost and then they disappeared. So yeah, now a grill, yep. What do you mean just say find a common denominator? Everybody don't know that. What do you mean, Tyler? Robel, you get it? Yeah. So I usually don't, there's many different ways, because we're just gonna focus on the common denominator right now. Let's say you have 2 over 5 plus 3 over 6. Now, for the, ooh, my bad, you can't see the orange. Let's say you have 2 over 5 plus 3 over 6. The denominator has to be the same. So they call it the butterfly method, okay? They call it the butterfly method. But if you really, you can cross multiply too. But remember, you're cross multiplying like this. Everybody's going to get that 6 on this side. So you have to really understand what you're doing for this. Let me tell y'all something. These tests don't care nothing about you being able to multiply 2 times 3 and 3 times 6. But what they do care about is, do you actually understand what you're doing? That's every single, the STAR test, that's why all these kids are failing. Your GED, all these people, they want to know if you're able to think and you can make it in society. So I'm going to be 100% real with you. They want to see, do you have the mind capacity? Do you have the strength to be able to sit here and analyze these questions and break them down? So when they taught us in school to do the crisscross butterfly, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? They really was like, okay, do they really understand what that means? Because if you don't understand that a common denominator means that this 6 has been input into both of these numbers, then it's going to be a struggle. That you took this 5 and you input it into both of these numbers, it'll be a struggle, okay? So I'm really here for y'all to win. If I'm 100% with y'all, I'm really here for y'all to win, okay? If you have kids and you're going to have to teach them, this math ain't going to change. It's probably going to keep getting more and more difficult, for real. But yeah, I hope everybody do good. I see y'all in the comments talk about y'all got tests and stuff tomorrow, for real. Hope y'all do amazing. It'll be y'all got it. Don't even worry about it. You got it. You got it, for real, for real. Yeah, you got it, for real, for real. But anyways, oh, I got to get ready to go in a minute. It's really about understanding, y'all. Y'all really got to get an understanding, for real, for real. So serious. Anyways, so yeah, you can definitely cross multiply, but they don't teach it like that anymore. But yeah, up to you. You need a paper. They won't let you, you know what? Yep, Jesus loves you too, Jazzy. Absolutely. I'm all about it. Missed it by 2 points. You took the test twice at home. They won't let you use paper at home? That's crazy. Hey, Alexis, thank you for the follow. Get out of town. Yeah, I would definitely take it at the center then. That's crazy. You need paper. You need paper. And I guess since they can't tell the paper, they think you cheating. Yeah, I would definitely take it at the school then, because they don't let you use a calculator when you do fractions. And that's why one of my students was like, I don't remember how to multiply fractions. What she did, but she said it was a lot of that on the TSI test. So you definitely have to do that. Yeah. But anyways, my bad. Let me get back to it. I have somebody in here that's been here for a good minute. Alex, I think it's been Alexis the whole time. Hey, Alexis. Are you still in here? I want to say you was in here at the beginning. She might have left. And a real. Okay, yeah, Alexis, you're not. I got 2 of y'all. Okay, are you doing okay? Do you have any specific questions? Or we just in here hanging out, just listening? Sorry, I get real passionate about math. And obviously when people be on here like, oh, just do this, I'm like, it's a little bit more than that. That's why everybody's struggling. Because if you don't understand what you're doing, then it's going to get irritating. It's not going to make sense. But I'm all about y'all understanding instead of like just memorizing, because it's not going to help you. But if you got to pass that test, I don't mind you memorizing for a little bit. But yeah, what book are you? Yeah, Abril, I can do polynomials. Tell me what operations. Matter of fact, we did factor and polynomials the other night. It's on YouTube. No, it's not. It's not on YouTube. You did the TSI book? Oh, the Mometrics, really? I thought that was a good book. Okay. So let me tell you, when I get on at 8:30 at night, when I do it in the night, I do the study guide from the Acuplacer. and I do the Lone Star College Accu study guide, and I do something else. Those two right there. Yeah, we can jump into polynomial operations, absolutely. Multiplying, dividing them, which ones are adding them. I bet I got about another 10 minutes before I gotta jump off. Absolutely. Okay, Alexis, yep. So I'll get on tonight and I'll go over, I printed off something. All right, so we're gonna do polynomials real quick. Multiplying them. Y'all want multiplying, dividing, which ones? I said this book right here. Oh, Alexis, I think you seen me talk about this book. Some of my students, they had this one, like Raven. You just go to the back, look up polynomials, and then we ready to go. Let me get some examples real quick. 428. Okay, so I'm gonna actually make a chart too about polynomials. Let's do multiplying. Are y'all familiar with subtracting polynomials? So let's say, like for instance, if you have 3m squared plus n minus 5n minus 6m squared. Okay, so we're going to subtract 3m squared plus n minus 5n minus 6m squared. Yes, Mama, systems of equations. I would have to do it this evening because I got to get ready to go here in a minute. But I will put that on a list for tonight to do systems of equations. And then if you don't get on, I'll upload it on YouTube. But I do have a systems of equations video. I got like 2 questions on my page somewhere. I can send them to you if you follow. I don't know if you, I'll try to find you. All right, so remember, whenever we subtract, no, I don't teach, you are so welcome, Mama. No, I don't teach statistics. You just follow, okay. So I should be able to message you then. I should be able to message you and send you the video when I go through my videos. Whenever you subtract, remember you have to distribute the negative to everything inside the second set of parentheses. So now this is going to become minus 5n plus 6m squared. Okay, so all you're doing is changing the signs. That's all you're doing is changing the signs. Okay, and then everything in this first set of parentheses is just going to come out. Okay. Last thing we have to do is combine like terms. Okay, your like terms are same letter, same exponent, right? So I'm going to combine my m's, and then I'm going to combine my n's. When I do that, I have a positive 3 and a positive 6, which gives me a positive 9m squared. Then I have a positive n minus, the minus is bigger, so he's going to win, but I have to take away one of the positives. Yep, Kira got it. Absolutely. I have not heard of the Alex placement test, but I have heard of Alex. I know they use that at a school out here. They use Alex to do like help with math. Okay. So let's do, so that is subtracting. Remember, you have to distribute the negative and change the signs in the second set of parentheses. Well, you did good. Okay, you have to change the signs in the second set of parentheses. Okay. Adding is nothing. You just combine like terms. I'll do one multiplication one, and then I gotta go. I'll be back on tonight at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I usually get on between 8:30 and 9, and all we do is talk about the TSI test mostly, or if anybody has questions about something, sometimes I do. All right, so let's do 2x minus 4 times 3x plus 8. There's many ways you can multiply polynomials. Yes, factoring. Is that what you need? Okay, we're going to do that tonight because we had some questions about factoring polynomials. Is that what you needed? We'll do that tonight. Because if you know, so are you good at multiplying? Because if you're good at multiplying, then factoring will be easy for you. Okay, very good. Well, then we'll wait until later tonight then, and I'll get some examples when I get on about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we'll do a real factoring. Okay, so we'll wait till tonight. I'll go ahead and clean up, and then, perfect. So if you got that multiplying down, how about dividing? Because dividing is important for factoring. We may go over that before we start. We may just do a little bit of multiplying and dividing, and then we'll go into factoring. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get some examples together for tonight, and we're gonna do systems of equations, I think, in that, and that'll be what we work on tonight, y'all. Thanks for joining in. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. I don't want to sound like a TikToker, y'all. I really just got on here to help people with math. I mean, if it pay my bills, though, I'm okay with it too. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Have a wonderful. You are so welcome, creations. Hopefully, I'll see you later. If not, I am gonna put it up on YouTube, so don't even worry about it. Okay? You're awesome. Stop it. I know. You too, Alexis. I know I got a little spicy earlier. Somebody was in my car. I was like, my bad. Let me calm down. My bad. I get excited. Y'all have a good day. And if anybody's in Houston, hey, y'all be safe and take care. Okay? Have a good night. Oh, good day.